back to Outdoors with the Squatch. This is day 4, I believe. Fourth time back here, is it?
Yep.
I got Mrs. Squatch with me today, guys. She decided to come out here and ride with me.
Afternoon, everyone.
She is not feeling great. That poison ivy is kicking her poor little hind end.
Yes.
I mean, she said she's willing to come out today and play in the woods with me, but she's not up to being filmed because, well, her earlobe, her right earlobe is like
twice the size.
She says twice, guys. It's like 4 times.
And it's on my neck.
Yeah.
All the way around.
I tell you what, guys, she's got just hammered by the old poison ivy. So I told her I wouldn't make her get on film here, but we do have her voice with us. So, oh my, look at that, Mrs. Squatch. That's an angry log. So we're coming back with a grapple, guys. We got to do a little clearing up here because it is clearly a mess. So we're just gonna try our best to get some of this stuff up and out of the pathway here, if we can.
Yes.
And remove a bunch of dirt in the process. Ay, ay, ay.
So we marked these trees back in the fall, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yep. So some of the trees that we got marked with pink ribbons that we were going to save, we have now discovered are actually dead. So those are also going to come out maybe today.
Maybe today. As always, you guys, we can't seem to ever buy enough time. So we'll get done what we can get done today and we go from there, right?
Right.
Oh my, I don't know what I'm even running into here, but we got something, didn't we?
Yep.
So we're just gonna pile these logs off to the one side here, guys, to get them out of our way today. I see what I hit. There's a stump in the ground there.
Is there work?
Yes, right there. See it? Small, but it's there. We'll get it.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah. Hopefully we can this grapple works.
Get it just into it.
Yeah.
Rip it out.
Hopefully.
You can do it.
Mrs. Squatch says I can do it, guys. I think it's actually, I think it's gone. Let's see, I don't really want to drive that through my tires.
You got it.
Did we get it?
You got it.
Okay. So we have our Everything Attachments Wicked Root Grapple on today, guys. You've seen it before, I believe. Those that have seen the channel before have seen it. It's a 66-inch root grapple. It works well. I have cleared. I didn't get diddly in there. Geesh. Talk about how good something works. I don't manage to even get a hold of anything. I tell you what, the sun is coming through the trees back here, Mrs. Squatch, and it's making it a lot. It is beautiful, but it creates a ton of shadows. I tell you right now, I can't even see what I'm doing, honestly.
Looks like you got at least one where I'm sitting anyway.
Oh, perfect.
Nope, you didn't even get that.
I didn't
get.
What? Come on now, I had to have gotten something.
Well, you got a little something. I guess.
I got a lot of dirt and roots.
I thought you had that one right there, that
That's
bigger one.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous, you guys.
Yeah.
What a disaster. I swear, you guys, I've used this thing a ton with great success.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I got something, right? Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Now, if we get this tree above that stump, it's a squatch, and get it dropped down in behind there.
Yes.
That's going to be key.
Are you going to knock that out or use the root grapple to get that out?
Get what out?
That.
We
Ooh.
That's a good question, Mrs. Squatch.
Ooh. Catching it on this side.
Yeah, you see
It's
that?
in the tires.
Not a problem, Mrs. Squatch. Bigger problem is now we got that dumb tree halfway up the trail here.
Yeah. Try to do this without hitting the camera.
Oh, come on. Have a little faith. I just broke that log right in half, you guys. Well, not in half, but snapped it off.
Oh, legs. Camera. Oh, shitter.
Look at that skill there, guys, huh?
Is it still following?
I wanted to adjust the camera, and I successfully did so. So part of my problem, truthfully, guys, is just no visibility. So we're actually gonna, got to be careful back dragging with the grapple, but we're not gonna really hurt anything. It's all loose. So I need to get this stuff pulled back a bit so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I really miss the Squatch. That sun coming in here is killing me. You know what? It's creating so many shadows. So you got to be real careful when you're back dragging that you don't tear your lid up here, obviously, because you're pulling against your hydraulic cylinders, right? But I'm not putting much pressure, hardly at all, down, so. Now, just hoping to get this one in there too, Mrs. Squatch. Bow.
It might be on
maybe.
its own.
Maybe. I think we got part of it anyway, didn't we? Would appear as though I did anyway. Oh yeah. So now we will attempt the impossible. No, we just get it all pushed together, guys, and a nice neat pile. One would think we could pick it all up, right?
Ooh, you almost knocked that one over. I think that one's gonna come out really easy.
I think you're right, Mrs. Squatch. I think that this tree stump here, guys, is so dead and rotted that we shouldn't have any issue at all removing it, right, Mrs. Squatch?
Right. Because you barely just touched it and moved.
Yeah. What do you think? So
Get it out of our way?
Yeah. Hope you guys can see that up there. That tree's been gone for a while. See if we can't just drop the grapple down on it here and pull it out of the ground.
Yup.
Jeez. It's like taking candy from a baby, Mrs. Squatch. Ridiculous, huh?
Broke free of all the roots.
Well, it's rotten.
Yeah.
I think it rotted completely off, babe. Okay. Finally got a decent bite at something, I think. Now I think we come over here and try to get some of this. Maybe. Well, clean what we can up and out of here, guys. Kind of give us a little bit of breathing room, you know? What I'm hoping for, anyway. Ah, boy.
Yeah.
No,
So I don't know if you guys can see out here how dense it is in here. We don't have too much further to go, I don't think, before we're gonna start heading south on the property here. Mr. Squatch and I had planned on building smack dab in the middle, but yesterday we went out, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes there's a lot of big trees back here, and there are just some trees we really don't want to get rid of. So now we've decided maybe the best spot is a little north of where we were planning on. Not too much further. No, about what? 20, 25 feet maybe?
actually a little further to the south, Mrs. Squatch. Yeah, it's further to the
Oh,
south.
I thought it was further to the north.
Nope. We're on the north end of the property right now.
Right, and I thought it was on this side
Nope.
of
Nope.
the marker.
No, ma'am. I'm positive. Nope. We're going a little further.
All right, wager time. I think in the end, I remember we did start out on the south of the property, but I think in the end we decided on the north.
I love you, Mrs. Squatch.
Well, I love you too.
All right. She says, what are we wagering? I think we need to go into negotiations immediately on the wager.
Wager. Shape of the house.
Oh.
Whether we're gonna do the L, the T, the straight.
So let me get this straight. What you're telling me is, if I'm right, I get to pick the shape.
Right. And if I'm right, I do.
Okay.
That's something we've been debating about a lot, is if we wanted, you know, just our Barndominium and then straight back the garage or whatever you want to call it. What do we call that? Because it's bigger than a garage, obviously. Shop.
Well, yeah.
Let's call it a shop.
Well,
If we're just gonna go straight back with it, or if we wanted to do more of an L shape or more of a T shape, or actually there's a fourth option with like a little breezeway between the two of them. So that's our wager. I know we started out on the south end, but then we measured it out and it was well, it was far enough away from the property line. I think in the end we ended up going to the north side. We did. We did. He's got short-term memory loss. It's okay. It's my advantage. Worst to my advantage.
all right, guys. So this is a big piece to the puzzle on the shape of the house.
Right.
I'm going to inform Mrs. Squatch, and you know, as much as I love you, sweetie, I'm not missing the opportunity. You just gave me the right to pick, the shape of our home, which is something that we've kind of debated a little bit about.
Which in the end is going to be the shape I picked because I am right.
So that's what Mrs. Squatch says. So guys,
See those trees right there?
all right.
Those
So
trees
here,
right there? We said they were going
all
to
right.
be.
We're going to face the tractor to the south, okay, guys?
Right, which is that way.
That's right.
And we're going north of the center.
No, Mrs. Squatch, we decided to go south of the center.
North of the center.
South of the
North.
center.
North.
Now we're going to get out the camera and we're going to take a walk, Mrs. Squatch.
Oh,
Guys, listen, okay? So right now, as the tractor sits, right? We are facing to the southwest
Right.
Right?
Well, we're gonna be north of the
As I
center marker.
turn here, I'm gonna see if I can get the tractor facing straight south.
Right. Yeah, it'll be south of here. This is not the center.
No, Mrs. Squatch, you said north of the center is where we agreed.
Right.
It was not. It's south of center.
No.
Guys, as you as my witness, okay? So now we are facing straight south. Straight south. Now, Mrs. Squatch, if you go straight to the south from here, you'll run into the stake in the ground
Correct.
that is the center of our property, right?
Correct. Yes. And we're gonna be on the north side.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. That's what we decided.
Mrs. Squatch, I love you. You are directionally challenged, and we know this.
He has short-term memory.
All right.
That's all I'm going with. We got short-term memory loss. We started out on the south end, remember? And then you walked to the property line. We waved. You marked it off with your feet. How many feet it would be. And then as we wandered around some more, we went all the way to the back of the property. We decided, no, that's not going to happen. Then we moved forward, and then we were like, hey, wait a minute. All right, so we want to keep this tree, blah, blah, blah. And it was north of the marker when we finally picked a spot.
Yes, the trees were north of the marker.
No, the whole thing was north of the marker. Yes, it was.
Mrs. Squatch, I love you with all my heart, but I'm telling you, you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
All right. So now, she isn't going to believe me, you guys. So we're
And
going to.
he is not going to believe me.
So what we're dealing with, guys, is a row of large trees, right? That we just didn't want to get rid of. And
One
so,
of them is straight ahead of us
Yeah.
right now.
yeah, and those are all north of the center of the property.
Correct.
They're all north of the center of the property,
Correct.
guys. So just right at center, but a little bit to the north. I mean, we're talking 5 feet to the north. So what we did is we walked further to the south and found a little more of an open area, Mrs. Squatch, and determined that that's where we were going to go. Because we did not want to eliminate any of the trees that are along that center
But
line of
in
the property.
End, we were still north of the center. North of center.
No, we're not, Mrs. Squatch.
We are.
Mrs. Squatch, we're going to take a walk with the camera then, okay?
Okay.
All right. Guys, you know, I love her. But Mrs. Squatch... Don't. Okay.
Don't.
Ooh. So when I'm right, you're not going to be mad at me, right?
When I'm right, you're not going to act like a guy, right?
I'm not going to act like a guy. No, I'm not.
I love her.
Anywho.
I love her.
Man.
I'm always right.
All right, you guys. She's already backpedaling.
No, I am right.
Okay, you're right. So it's fair enough. So you were right.
Correct.
So we're going to get out the camera here, guys, hook it up. Miss Squatch are going to walk over there and refresh her memory. And, you know, hey, it's not her fault. What Mrs. Squatch is neglecting to recall, though, is I grew up on this property. I know it like the back of my hand.
And I know that when I was staring at the pole in the center,
it was to our north.
It was to the left of me.
Yeah, it was to the north.
It was to the south. Because we were in front of it.
We were east of it.
We were north of it.
All right, guys. Listen, we got the gear. We're going to take a walk. And again, listen, my wife, you guys, I love her dearly. She is one do not want to deal with any foolishness. So I wish she was right and I was wrong, but that's not going to be the result of it. And we're going to get out and walk and find out.
Okay. All right. Y'all ready for this?
Really? You're going to dance even?
No.
She just danced. Yeah, she's dancing. I don't know what that is. If I could show you Mrs. Squatch right now, you guys.
You look scared. You look scared.
Oh.
Let's go. Come on.
Guys,
Gotta
listen.
prove you wrong.
I got my Papa Squat shirt on. You like that? My Daughter-in-law and son got me this. She's over here next to me, right here. I can't show you, but she's right there. Dancing, saying, y'all ready for this? So, okay, Mrs. Squatch said we were going to build to the north of the center point yesterday when we discussed this. So here we are. This is the center point of our property, guys. Okay?
Right.
You see it, Mrs. Squatch?
I do.
Okay, so this is straight west. This is north. Okay? You can see the tractor maybe way off in the distance there. This is straight north. Mrs. Squatch, I'm going to show them to the east. This is straight east, okay? And now, we'll come right here. We're going to look straight to the south. There's our marker. We're in line with it, looking straight south.
Right. I think there's an animal nearby.
So Mrs. Squatch says there's an animal nearby. She smells animal urine.
Seriously.
Okay, so Mrs. Squatch, I can't show her on camera, she'll kill me. So we're facing straight to the south
you
right
go
now.
where you think we were gonna put the house, and I'll go where I thought we talked about going to the
Okay,
house.
well,
How's that?
first of all, we're gonna turn because they need to see the trees that we wanted to save, okay?
Right, you want to save this big tree?
Yeah, so Mrs. Squatch is now pointing directly to the north of this tree with the tree stand in it. Up there, you see it? That's straight to the north, about 15, maybe 20 feet from the center line marker. We wanted to save that tree there. She wanted to save that tree. What's that, Mrs. Squatch?
Farfignugan.
Farfignugan, she says. I fear, you guys, that Mrs. Squatch just came to the epiphany.
Hi. Right. Right.
I can't hear you.
Yes, you're correct.
So, Mrs. Squatch, would you agree that we are south of the marker right now? Mrs. Squatch, standing 5 feet from me right now as we speak. Hi.
Hi.
Mrs. Squatch, is there anything you'd like to say to me?
I still don't think this is right.
She still doesn't think it's right. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy.
Maybe?
Maybe?
So we wanted to keep those trees.
Mrs. Squatch, that's that row of trees, yes. Yep. You remember that big tree out behind where the house is going to be that you had said had to stay?
Right.
That's right there.
Where?
Right straight ahead.
Oh.
Okay?
Well, crap on a cracker, Batman.
Yes.
That tree's got to stay too.
Yes, that one over there we got to save too. Yeah, big guy right there. Mrs. Squatch, I love you, and it's okay. One thing I'll say is never question a Squatch's sense of direction. What do you think, Mrs.?
Well, I guess you get to pick the
Yeah?
shape.
I get to pick the shape, you guys. Oh boy. Sweet. Mrs. Squatch, you're a good loser. Therefore, I will be a good winner.
Lies.
So to rehash,
Lies, I
guys,
tell you.
center point, facing straight to the north.
Honey, I'm marking this
Make
right here.
What are you marking? We already have it marked
Center.
right here, Mrs. Squatch. Just mark it in your mind, Mrs. Squatch.
Yeah, I tried to do that.
She tried to do that, you guys, she says. So anyway, I am not going to sit here and rub it in.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be very befitting of me as a man and as a husband. Mrs. Squatch, shall we?
There, I made a teepee.
So she made a teepee, guys, so that's gonna help her remember that where we decided to clear and build is to the south of the center point. There, center point, Mrs. Squatch's teepee. Here we go. Shall we venture back, Mrs. Squatch?
Yep,
I'm sorry, Mrs. Squatch.
should be. It's all your fault.
Well, so something that Mrs. Squatch should remember, guys, about me is I'm not a betting man. I never have been. I don't gamble. I don't play cards even. I just never have been someone that liked to bet. I just don't do it. Nothing wrong with it. Some people really enjoy it. I, on the other hand, I just don't. I don't take chances like that. Come on, Mrs. Squatch.
I'm coming.
So I am not going to agree to any form of a bet ever unless I am 100% unequivocally certain that I am correct. So my bragging is going to come in the shape of our Barndominium, Mrs. Squatch.
That's right.
Hey!
Yes, dear?
That's not being a good loser. Mrs. Squatch is making
Never
gestures
ever
that
said I was.
I will turn this camera on you. Hey. Guys, we're gonna get back on the track. We got a lot of work to do, but Mrs. Squatch, sorry.
I lost. I suck. That's all I got to say.
Never argue with a Squatch. No.
Probably gonna end up with a U-shaped
Oh, U-shaped. Uh-oh, you don't have no idea what our house can be shaped like now. Ow! Quit throwing stuff at me. We're gonna get back on the tractor here, guys. Get our tookuses back to work. Mrs. Squatch is out there turning the other camera on, guys. What do? Do I make her keep her word on letting me pick how I want the house? She's turning the camera on for me. I think I do. I mean, she would me, I know that. I do know that about my beautiful wife. She'd hold me to it. So I don't see I have a choice. I really don't. So with that being said, I get to pick the shape of the house. Oh, hi, Mrs. Squatch. Hi. Hi. Just tested the camera. Overall, a pretty successful day, despite our little wager we had there. For you, it wasn't so successful, Mrs. Squatch.
No, but I'm going to be gracious about it.
She did say she was going to be a gracious loser, and therefore I'll be a gracious, winner. I will be. I most certainly will take Mrs. Squatch's feelings into consideration. I was. Allow me to recant my last statement. I've always wanted to live in a yurt. Anyway, guys, I'm sure it'll be wonderful. She'll like it. It'll be what we both want.
It's just the shape of the outside. It's not the inside.
That's right. It's the shape of the outside, you guys.
That's right.
Might I point
I
out?
would not be that crazy.
Might I point out, Mrs. Squatch, so the shape of the outside does dictate the shape of the inside. But anyway, that being said, here it is. No. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Mrs. Squatch and I did our best to try to provide some entertainment for you, whether it be how my tractor operation went or the little wager. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Unexpected. I didn't expect her to ever relinquish that kind of.
I thought I was right.
She did. She was,
Obviously, I was wrong.
she was adamant about it, you guys. And Mrs. Squatch, I tried to
know.
talk you out of it,
I know.
but you insisted. So
I know. I was there.
you were there, weren't you? I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you'd be so kind as to pound that like button, click subscribe if you haven't yet. If you want to share it, that'd be cool. But we had a lot of fun making it today. So, what do you think, Mrs. Squatch?
Stay happy out there.
Yeah. Oh, yes, everybody. Stay happy out there.